Well, as the weather warms up, so are all of the incredible charitable events happening here in Connecticut. A really great one is happening on June 9th. So you can join the Hometown Foundation for the 4th annual Birdies and Horsepower benefit. And we've got Jamie, I'm sorry, I have to have you pronounce your last name for me one more time.
Jamie Biberai.
Biberai, that's right. Thanks so much for being with us. You're a really important part of making this event all come together. Talk about how an incredible impact it's having on families with the money that is raised here.
We're so grateful to celebrate our 4th year of Birdies and Horsepower. It sounds crazy to say out loud, but our focus is for the Hometown Foundation to benefit our major illness pillar. So we're really thankful that funds raised are all stay local. So we've provided essential medical equipment to selected institutions and hospitals such as Connecticut Children's, Hartford Hospital. We've also been fortunate to benefit families in need who have been, traumatized and burdened with their major illness. We provided them essential equipment and funding to support essential medical procedures.
And Jamie, take us back 4 years. How did this whole thing come about? It's really grown so quickly in 4 years. How did it all start?
It started with Michael Bizzuto, who is the founder of the Hometown Foundation, wanting to do good in the community, wanting to give back. We really recognize that so many families are burdened with a major illness unexpectedly, and the costs that are incurred with those medical illnesses is so unexpected. So that's kind of how Birdies and Horsepower came into inception. We started with our golf tournament in the morning and then our evening program in the evening. I think our first year we probably had 125 guests, and we raised over $100,000 in our first year, which we're so thankful of. I think in total to date we've raised over $500,000 in support of the Hometown Foundation for our Birdies and Horsepower Major Illness Fund, and it's just grown exponentially, but would not have been possible without our incredible guests, our donors. We're so fortunate we have people that come all the way from Rhode Island and New York to attend this wonderful event.
It really is a show-stopping event. There's a golf event during the day, and then in the evening, you said it starts at 5 o'clock. We've got cocktail hour starting at 5:30, and there are some really incredible cars on display. If you or maybe a man in your life, your father, your husband, great opportunity to do Father's Day gift, an early Father's Day gift for car enthusiasts, right? Talk about all these incredible cars that are on display.
There's really something for everyone. So we have our golf tournament in the morning, which is a lot of our sponsors and donors. And then towards the evening is where the plus ones all join and the festivities begin. For our evening portion, we have a lot of exotic cars on display, which is a huge part of what we do. A lot of our business owners and our sponsors and donors are the owners of these cars. So they're very, they like to bring their cars too. We have children who have been impacted by the Birdies Major Illness Fund that will be in attendance. And I mean, what person doesn't like, seeing an exotic car, but also a child who's been battling a major illness, seeing them see an exotic car is just life-changing.
And part of the program is that we're going to hear from some of these people who have benefited from all the funds that have been raised. Really very, very impactful statements.
It is. It's truly it's truly very heartwarming and touching. I think I'm like on the sides, like crying in the background every year. But we're so thankful for our families who have benefited from Birdies and Horsepower that share their stories. They're in such a tough situation. They've been faced with these medical illnesses unexpectedly. The Hometown Foundation is fortunate to step in and provide financial aid and provide essential medical equipment that sometimes makes, even just going to work, it changes their quality of life on a day-to-day. Having the families feature those stories is so special, and we're so grateful to have several families that will be in attendance this year and share it with our audience.
Yeah, and so for everybody who's watching who wants to know, maybe they can still get tickets. There are tickets still available, right?
There are still tickets to our dinner portion. Our golf is sold out.
Okay.
So if you didn't get your golf in this year, please join us next year, but there are still tickets and tables available to join us in the evening portion.
Well, I'm really excited. I haven't been able to attend yet, but this is going to be my first year, so I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a fantastic night.
Thank you. Well, we're so excited to have you.
And if people do want to get tickets, they should get to the website. That's the best part, right?
Absolutely. You can purchase everything online. Visit hometownfoundation.org and just click Major Events, Birdies and Horsepower. There you are.
And if somebody wants to support but can't make it, they can just make a donation, right? As well.
Absolutely. There is a spot online, and when you go to purchase tickets, you can make a contribution. And like we said, all funds raised do benefit the Hometown Foundation in support of our major pillar.
Yeah, they make such an impact. Thank you so much for being with us, Jamie. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you next week as well.
Can't wait.
Good stuff.